chair us over if that's okay. Hello, hello, hello. Come on. Yeah, we've got. You can take a chair as well. Me and Beck can stand. Don't you worry. Feels like we're doing a reboot of Friends at the moment.
Yeah, thanks.
Hi guys. Do you want this chair, please? Get on Brian's knee. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. How are we all?
That's my move.
Fantastic. Hello, everyone.
Hey guys.
Honestly, the excitement when you guys are even just back now, you can feel it. This is lovely. I think this is the most charmed people we've had in Belgium at once. This is great.
Yeah.
Thanks guys.
Do you want? Do you know what, Beck?
Yeah. So,
I will give another microphone. I'll let you handle this one.
Oh,
We'll
thank
get crowd control. I'm gonna.
Matt is yeah.
Hey.
Well, I was going to say, Holly, obviously we've interviewed you here at Brussels Comic Con before, and but have Rose, James, and Brett, any of you been to Brussels Comic Con before, or is it just?
I was in Ghent and meant to be here in 2020 before the pandemic, and had to cancel to a job. So thank you if you're here and came back. I apologize. So this is my first time at Brussels Comic Con. Woohoo!
Oh yes, of course. I keep going. Yeah. Do you know what? There's a seat here. This makes more sense. I'll give you the mic. We haven't thought this through.
Me and Beck will share a mic. Yeah, we this is the biggest panel we've had, and we did not plan the microphones. But you guys are very slick. I'm assuming by now you're used to each other's company. Do you get through a lot of these together, or is it rare that you're all together?
We do get to do a lot of cons together and just hang out together in general because we love each other. Magic is real.
Do you still feel like excitement when you see each other, or is it dead now? Are you like, nah, these guys again? Is it nice to hang out?
Is it nice for you to hang out?
These are my best friends. I love these people. Getting to travel the world with people you love is, I don't know if there's anything better, so yeah, we're real fortunate that we like each other.
Did you guys know when you started the show that you would be doing this sort of thing, like down the line?
God, no, not at all. I think it's been 25 years, and how long since we wrapped? 16 years.
16? Is it really?
I think so. Maybe 17.
But the reason why I think it still resonates
Say 60.
yeah.
Go ahead.
No, please.
No, you first.
You.
No, please.
Look, this is where I get in trouble.
No.
We're gonna have words later.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
No, please, go ahead.
I don't even remember what I was gonna say.
You don't even know, you literally, you didn't even watch the show.
That's true. I'm not getting intervene. I feel like I'm stepping out of my bounds if I do that. So when it started, I'm very curious. Can you remember your first impressions of each other? Not good.
Terrible, absolutely terrible. I thought, no, I like having superpowers and magical powers, and these people all have magic on their own, so it's a fun thing to join.
Do you remember what you thought when you got the script through? Did you be like, oh, show about magic? What was your feeling about that? Because there wasn't really anything on TV at the time. It was like Charm. I'd say Buffy was the closest sort of thing, but no one had sort of cracked that magic. And obviously now, Harry Potter and things like that. But you guys obviously were there before them. So essentially trendsetters.
We gave birth to Harry Potter.
I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
I feel like you guys are the American school of whatever Harry Potter's American school is.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. Yeah.
Drew just made me do the house test.
Yeah.
I think I failed them because I kept getting a different house every time.
Yeah, she first was a Gryffindor and then a Ravenclaw, which really means she's just confused.
Does it?
Yeah, a little
All
bit.
right.
We need to do 2 more.
No.
Yes.
All right. It's not like we don't have time.
Hey. What were your answers? Did you all do it? Or just you two?
Gryffindor.
Obviously, yeah, I can see it. Hufflepuff.
No, I'm Slytherin. For life.
Same.
Forever.
Same.
Yeah.
Given people absolutely still love the show. I bet you get this all the time, but would you guys, is there ever talk of a reboot or a Netflix thing or anything like that? Are you allowed to say? Because like, oh, you are the show that everyone always is like, can we get Charles back, please? Double getting.
No idea. It's not up to us. If the network chooses to make it again and wants us, of course, I think we'd all love to do it and work together again. But nobody's called me yet. You guys hear anything?
But it's that show, whenever like people talk about, because so many legacy like shows are having like new rebirths because of streaming. Charmed and Buffy seem to be the two that everyone is always really pushing to get out of the game. And again, like, it'd be so good to sort of revisit. Would you guys love to go back to those characters, do you think?
I would love to go back to the character and have red hair again. Absolutely.
Yeah, I think it's something that we've all talked about, and it's something that we would love to do, but there's so many hurdles that have to get to it. And so the closest thing that we thought we could do ultimately was it could basically give people something exciting to talk about. And so that's why Holly, Brian, and I have that podcast, which is The House of Halloween. And we kind of are redoing it, rewatching this series from the beginning and kind of like adding insights to, it's the best way we thought we could bring original content that's still in the Charmed universe without basically a full reboot.
How's it feel rewatching it?
It's my first time.
Have you never watched it before?
Well, I had never watched it before.
Oh really? Because I wouldn't be able to. I'd hate to watch myself. I don't know how you can do it.
It's the
tough.
absolute worst.
Oh, because again, like, it's hard enough when you sometimes like see pictures of yourself, but to watch like yourself at work essentially. I don't know. Is there anything you've watched and you've gone, oh,
Yeah. Like, how did they keep me on the show?
You're great. It's like, as someone who's never seen the show before and watching it for the first time, I get it now. Like, I'm 2 seasons in essentially, and I'm like, this show is great. Like, I'm having so much fun. I'm watching the episodes multiple times. Like, I get it. Like, I'm fully on board.
I love that you didn't get it before. You're
Well-
like, I'm in this, but I don't get it.
Well, no, it's not that I didn't get it. I just didn't maybe fully understand like the total fandom of it. And now I'm kind of low-key obsessed with it. Like, I love watching them work. It's so fun. It's a great show.
Did you remember all the storylines, or you got to that point where you're like, oh yeah, I remember this?
No, we're only 2 seasons in.
Really? Yeah, loads of them.
What?
I'm not going to spoil anything. No spoilers. But yeah, you've got loads of them.
Apparently I die. But I've been told.
Spoilers again for you.
Sorry.
guys.
If you haven't seen it, I die.
As we've got a lot of fans here, we will get to audience questions in a moment. But one thing that I just was interested in knowing, obviously you guys have got the podcast, but what else is happening? What else is exciting you at the moment? What are you up to? I think everyone likes to know what you as a person individually are up to. What are you getting passionate about?
I'm starting my second book. My first book, Brave, is a bestseller, and I've been really happy. The audience here, thank you. I worked very hard on it, and the next book is about my life in Mexico and some crazy adventures I've had there.
Yes, please.
Thank you.
I have many children in 2 restaurants, and I need an out.
I just took up drawing, really bad at it. I know some of you here are amazing. I've seen that. It inspires me. Struggling writer, and I golf and just kind of, wait for auditions. This is the life of an actor.
Mostly I've been, for the last few years, directing commercials and music videos and writing as well. And, when I'm not acting, playing so much pickleball. It hasn't come over here yet, but it will.
Pickleball.
Yeah, no.
This is a made up thing.
It's not made up, it's real.
What is it?
It's like tennis and ping pong and they had a child. It's pickleball. It's a problem. I have a problem, and it will be here. Remember this conversation in like a year when everyone's talking about it and playing.
If you had to pitch pickleball to Europe, what's your elevator pitch?
Do it.
It's a great pitch.
Just do it. Well, that's Nike's pitch. I'm piggybacking on Nike. Just do it.
Pickleball. Everyone's googling that. Whoever looks at Belgium's Google these spikes, they'll be like, "What's pickleball?" Guys, we are going to ask questions. So if you have a question, please get your hands up, and we're going to get a mic out into the audience.
Hi everyone, thank you for coming to Belgium. It's so great to have you here. First of all, thanks again for the podcast because it's really the highlight of my week. I really love listening to you guys, especially you two for bringing the asylum out. And my question is for Holly. You mentioned your restaurants, and I kind of like how things have come full circle for like Quaker to want to have a restaurant, and now you have a restaurant in real life. And so my question is kind of like, yeah, what's your rolling next, and also what's your favorite dish in the menu?
Well, actually, thankfully, Piper did get out of the kitchen because my husband does most of the cooking, like 95% of it. And then when I do 5% of it, he gets really competitive with me. It's just not good for the marriage, so I stay out of the kitchen. I let him have that. But yeah, it's kind of cool. Our second one is being built, and it's going to have a pretty cool bar. It's not like P3, so it's different, but it's more like Top Gun, but it'll be really cool. It could be arranged.
Hi. Hi. First of all, thank you for being the first show of the woman was in the first place before Me Too, like 20 years before now. So thank you very much for that. And my question is, Piper was the matriarch of the family, but if Prue don't die, she was still become the matriarch or not? And which kind of power Paige have, like hybrid premonition or I don't know. And the last question, it's before Prue died, they say a lot of the bigger sister is stronger, but after when Paige come, it's more like equality. It's like three sisters with the same power. Who decided to change? It was you. It was the production. That's
They
it.
change your power? No, I mean, she was the most reluctant. I don't know. I think we had so many great matriarchs in the family, and I think that's what's so great about the legacy and what was so important to the storyline. Which I'm not going to say that should have been, the way that the storyline went, but our origin story was really important. But and then there's the fact that nobody truly dies on Charmed. They just come back in a different way, in a different time. But yeah, no, it was nice to have the family aspect to it, to really ground all the magic stuff, and I think that's what appeals to people, is that it was about our real family struggles and bonding despite our differences.
Hi. So I watched the show growing up, and I think the show, the magic was great and stuff, but it was all about family. And growing up, I felt like an outcast in the show. JB, the thing I was looking for back then. But my question is, did you guys know back then how huge the impact was of the show on young people?
I don't think we could have guessed the legacy and impact, and it's been amazing to hear how many people felt like they were part of our family, which is what we wanted. We wanted you to know that you were special. If you feel different, you're a part of us, just like us, and that you have magic inside of you also.
Hi, my name is Eric. This is a question for the ladies. So I was just wondering, your celebrities you've been obviously through
lots of positive emotions, lots of negative ones. How do you recommend, or how do you actually deal with the negativity and just putting yourself on the positive wave in your like mindset? Do you do some meditation or whatever it is? Just share a bit, please.
I should meditate. We should start meditating. Yeah, it's kind of a wild ride. It's always tough to navigate the ups and the downs.
Some days you cry, some days you laugh, some days you go to boxing class and beat things up.
Hi guys, what was your favorite episode to shoot? What was the favorite episode to shoot?
For me, it was Crisscross, just because I loved my origin story and I learned about who I was and where I was coming from and all the things. And so when I read that script, it was really exciting for me to kind of figure out finally who he was, because I think they were along the way still trying to piece it together. And by the time that episode came across my desk, I was like, oh, okay, this is who he is and this is his mission. And it was a lot of fun to shoot.
Saving Private Leo is Leo.
You clap for that one, but not
It said Leo. Yeah. You didn't like that one?
It is.
I didn't. We'll talk about it on the podcast when we get there. There's no need to argue about it now. It's not your top 5. We'll talk about it later. I love the Excalibur one. I love the brain drain one. There's a family dressed up as the brain drain episode. That was fun for me because I got to be crazy. Yeah, I mean, that's the great thing about the podcast is rediscovering new favorites.
Oh yeah, like Miss Hellfire. That's my personal now favorite episode. I wasn't in it, but I'm obsessed with that episode.
Okay, so first of all, you can't pick a number 1 favorite episode when you've only seen 2 seasons.
Yes, I can.
No, you can. There's 6 more left.
I like a page from the past, and I like the vampire episode, and the evil enchantress episode, and Coyote Piper, always a favorite.
Girl.
Just to torture you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It was. Yeah. You haven't seen it, so you can't comment.
Oh, I love that episode.
We've got a question down here. We've got totally time for 2 more questions. Just get the nods at the side.
Hi, everyone. Do you believe in magic?
I believe we all have magic in us, some more than others, and some feel it more than others, but I do believe in magic, yes.
Yes, I believe there's more out there to what meets the eye, and I think you have to give respect to everybody's personal beliefs.
Yeah, of course. Magic has been practiced throughout millennia in history, right? So there's got to be something to it. And then, us doing the show, it's kind of tapping into a little bit of the feelings of it and knowing, one of the lines they always said, your emotions are tied to your powers, right? So it's kind of the same. I think that's the magic that lies in all of us.
What they said.
We've got time. We get 2 questions and then we're out.
Okay.
Thank you for coming to Belgium. I wanted to ask, these characters have been part of your life for so long, and I wanted to know how much of you is there in the characters, or how much of the characters did you take with you for the rest of your life?
For me, Paige was very much like soft and sweet and funny, and I take a lot of that. I'd like to think I have funny and softness to me, absolutely.
I think, Piper and I basically grew up together. So she became a mom before I did, and I think her dedication to family kind of informed mine a little bit, because I was an only child of teenage parents, and, it was just an odd upbringing. So, family is not just your bloodline, it is what you make it, and that very much traveled along with me a couple of decades later. Just a couple.
do that. I'm an angel. Sweetest guy on the planet. I think like Rose says, kind of soft and gentle, and I think that's a big part of me, and understanding and caring, and I think that's a lot of Leo lives in me. Yeah, Leo. It's all about Leo.
Leo.
The embodiment.
Because I haven't seen the show, it was so long ago, I can't give you an informed, honest answer as of right now.
I can. You ask a lot of questions like Chris does.
Oh, I'm
You have a lot
curious.
of
All right,
questions.
that's great. I own that. So yes, we're curious in nature.
That's our last question. If we could just get the mic back to this man.
Okay, I'm going to be that guy and ask the question. Do you ever think we'll see all 4 sisters in the same room at the same time?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you think we'll see all 4 of the sisters in the same room at the same time?
CGI has become amazing.
Magic can happen. Magic can happen.
There we go. Well, guys, we have to let him go. As you can see, now very popular. Please go see them at the table.
Guys, thank you so much for being here, for supporting the show.
Our chart panel, give it a one more time. You've got half a day, so please go over to the tables if you want to chat, get autographs and photos, things like that. We have got a quick turnaround now for Lance Hendrickson. So, and smile because you're in the background of a photo. Big cheers, big smiles. There we go, guys. Yeah, we're going to have a very quick turnaround, so please, just keep it morning. The turn of the stage, guys. Thank you very much for being wonderful. Nice.